Hey, y'all, been a while since told one of them there Uncle Enos stories, and so I kind of figure I just might tell y'all one. And well, one time old Mr. President Obama, he was in the Oval Office when his telephone started ringing, and he said, "Hello, is this Obama?" He said, "Yes, it is." And he said, "Mr. President," he said, "this is Enos. I'm down here in McDowell County, up on the mountain, and I'm calling you to tell you that we are officially declaring war on y'all." "Well, Enos, let me tell you, buddy," Barack replied. He said, "This here is an indeed important news. How big is your army?" "Well, right now, let me see. There's myself, my cousin Tom, my next door neighbor, and my brother Jerry, and the whole shooting team down there at the hunting shop. That makes about eight or nine, depending if Jimmy Joe can close down the store." Old president, he kind of paused there for a minute. He said, "Well, I gotta tell you, Enos, my boy," he says, "that I have 1 million men in my army waiting to move on my command." Enos, he said, "Whoa, I'll have to call you back." Well, sure enough, the next day, Uncle Enos, he called back old president. He said, "Mr. Obama, the war is still on. We have managed to acquire some infantry equipment." He said, "Well, what equipment would that be, there, Enos?" And he said, "Well," "we have two combines, we have a bulldozer, and we got my brother's old tractor." And and Obama said, "Well," so I gotta tell you, Enos, he said, "I have 16,000 tanks, and I got 14,000 armored personnel carriers. And I've also increased my army to 1.5 million since the last time we spoke." "Lord above," said Uncle Enos. He said, "I'll be getting back to you on that one." But sure enough, Uncle Enos called the next day and he says, "Mr. President, I'm sorry to have to tell you that we had to call off this year war." And Barack Obama said, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that. What changed your mind all of a sudden?" He said, "Well, sir, we all sat around down here and we had a long talk over some coffee and some squirrels and a little bit of greens and some ramps out there. And we had one of Aunt Nervy's pies, and we kind of realized there's just no way in the world we can feed that many prisoners. So see there, you're gonna have to watch out." Uh oh, got my telephone ringing now. Might be Borak. Talk to y'all later.